Now from the news team that's covering the Carolinas, this is Channel 9 Eyewitness News Sunday morning.
Breaking right now, protests erupted for another night in California after the deadly police shooting of an unarmed black man. The tense moments between police and protesters. And in East Charlotte, police are investigating a shooting outside a club, the events that led to one woman shot. Plus, this morning's citywide Easter service in Uptown gets underway. This is a live look. We are breaking down the gorgeous Easter day ahead and the next chance for rain. Good morning, everyone. I'm Elsa Gillis.
And I'm meteorologist Vicki Graff.
A gorgeous Sunday ahead of us.
It is. And you noticed a lot of people from that view from Romare Bearden Park in jackets. It is a cool start to the day. If you're heading out early, you might need a sweater, a light jacket. It's a beautiful sunrise getting underway. The sunrise officially is in about 10 minutes here. Here's a view from our Lake Norman camera, and you'll notice some high clouds. That's leaving us with temperatures slightly warmer than they were yesterday, but still a cool start. 36 just updated in Lincoln, 46 in Charlotte, 46 in Rock Hill, and 32 degrees in Boone. You'll need the layers early on today. You won't need them this afternoon. Even with more clouds, we'll make it into the mid-70s today. That's all thanks to that wind coming in from the southwest, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour. We stay dry in Charlotte, but I'm tracking a small chance for showers in the mountains. I'll take you through Futurecast coming up to show you when that rain will arrive in Charlotte.
Happening right now this morning, Charlotte-wide Easter Sunday service just started. This is a live look at Romare Bearden Park in Uptown. 600 people were there last year. Officials expect even more to show up today. You can see the crowds there, and that's because this year there are 11 churches participating. It just started. It started at 7 o'clock. Breaking this morning in Sacramento, California, protesters flooded the streets once again over the deadly shooting of Stephon Clark. This is video from overnight where you can see things became heated between protesters and police. At one point, police in riot gear formed a line down the street to push back protesters. And around 2 this morning, protesters formed their own line and held up their hands. This is just one of several rallies for Clark, who was unarmed when police shot and killed him March 18th. It happened as officers responded to a call of someone breaking car windows. An independent autopsy that Clark's family paid for found Clark was shot 6 times in the back. Yesterday, a former NBA player who's a Sacramento native expressed his frustration.
When these people are getting administrative paid leave after killing people and not being held accountable, so then they want to wonder why we're mad.
Police say Clark was in a shooting stance and pointed an object at them when they fired. They later found a cell phone, but no gun. And breaking in East Charlotte, police arrested a woman after a fight escalated into shots fired outside a club. It happened around 2 this morning outside Club Crystal on the plaza near Matheson Avenue. Police told Channel 9 a fight inside the club spilled out into the parking lot. That's when police say a woman got a gun and shot at the person she was fighting with, but the bullet hit an innocent woman waiting in line. That woman is expected to be okay. Police haven't released the suspect's name or the charges she'll face. A community is mourning the loss of a retired firefighter killed in this tragic crash on I-40 in Iredell County yesterday. Gary Sanders died when he slammed into a tractor trailer that was stopped in traffic for another crash. Both crashes happened within this 5-mile stretch on I-40 between Old Mountain Road and Sharon School Road. Channel 9's Stephanie Tinoco learned Sanders was very involved in his community.
A procession was held on Saturday for Sanders, who retired from this fire station a few years ago. Friends and family are absolutely heartbroken, and people who didn't even know him were so saddened by his death.
It's tragic.
An unexpected tragedy has shaken up the Lenoir community. Gary Sanders, a retired firefighter, died in one of 2 deadly crashes that shut down I-40 in Iredell County for hours.
It's very sad.
Sanders served the Lenoir community for 30 years and was part of the Red Knights Motorcycle Club. The fire department put out this note on Facebook remembering Sanders for his faithful service, writing, quote, "Gary was a friend, father, and mentor to so many, and he will be sorely missed by everyone he came in contact with." Heartbroken friends and family responded on social media with memories of Sanders, calling him one of a kind.
It's a terrible time to happen.
Members of the community who didn't even know the retired firefighter personally were saddened by his death, believing he probably responded to one of their emergencies at one point in his career.
I'm saddened by it, but they've come to the house to help us out. They come to my neighbor's house and help them out.
And we're still working to find out the name of the other victim involved in this crash. Reporting in Lenore, Stephanie Tinoco, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Now, that first crash happened around 4:30 yesterday morning when troopers say a driver crossed the median, hit a guardrail, then collided into a tractor trailer going the opposite direction near Old Mountain Road. The tractor trailer overturned, killing the truck driver. Again, that person's name has not been released. The driver of the car is at the hospital and could face charges. You can leave your thoughts and prayers for Gary Sanders' family online. Just search for this story on our WSOC TV Facebook page. CMPD is still looking for 3 people they say shot a store clerk during an armed robbery. It happened around 9 last night at the B&B Mart on Arrowwood Road in South Charlotte. The store employee was shot in the chest but is in stable condition. Police are now looking at the store's surveillance video for any clues in the case. 4 people shot during what authorities call a gun battle in Cleveland County. It happened around 2 yesterday morning on US 74 in Kings Mountain. Innocent drivers were just feet away as bullets flew through the air. Investigators said people in 2 different cars started shooting at each other. 4 men were shot and taken to local hospitals where they're expected to be okay. So far, authorities say none of them are cooperating with the investigation.
The reason why we moved to Kings Mountain is to get away from stuff like that.
No one else was hurt. The men's NCAA National Championship is set. Villanova will face Michigan tomorrow night. Villanova took the win over Kansas late last night, 95-79, while Michigan beat Loyola Chicago 69-57. Tomorrow's championship won't be easy for Michigan. For one, Villanova is a 3-point shooting machine. Michigan has also fought hard to secure victories during March Madness. After Loyola Chicago's defeat last night, the players tearfully hugged one of their biggest fans, Sister Jean. She went viral as the 11-seed team advanced in the playoffs. Unfortunately, their success ended last night. Tonight, Mississippi State will face Notre Dame in the Women's National Championship. The Fighting Irish made history Friday night, defeating UConn. The Irish and Mississippi State are both #1 seeds. Tip-off is set for 6 tonight. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper is offering a reward to help solve a cold case murder in Gaston County. The state is now offering $5,000 to anyone with information leading to an arrest in the murder of Terrill High. In 2016, his body was found on Clover Lane. The sheriff's office and the SBI are hoping for new leads. Tomorrow, a concierge accused of violating renters in a South Park apartment building will face a judge for the first time. Police say Quinton Jones took a resident's Range Rover at the resident's apartment complex while he was out of town and put 6,000 miles on it. They also say he slept in another resident's bed while they were gone and forged a stolen check.
I guess the best con men in the world, portray such a good image of themselves, but they earn your trust and then they break it.
Jones faces several charges this morning. He has since been fired from the complex. This week, a television evangelist with ties to Charlotte and investigated by Channel 9 for years will stand trial. A federal grand jury indicted Todd Koontz last June. He's accused of owing hundreds of thousands of dollars in unpaid taxes, hiding his income from the IRS, and using business funds to pay for personal expenses. The Secret Service started looking into Koontz and Rockwealth Ministries as a result of Channel 9 investigations. Koontz promised financial miracles to people who sent money to his ministry. Channel 9 found he was living in a $1 million condo and had a Ferrari and Maserati, all titled in the name of the ministry. Happening tomorrow in Gaston County, officials will introduce new resources to fight the deadly opioid epidemic. The Amerisource Bergen Foundation donated 2,000 deactivation resources, including pouches and products. When combined with water, they can deactivate opioids and allow officials to safely remove them from scenes. The resources will help officials in Stanley, Rutherfordton, and Shelby deal with opioid overdoses. Friday, we told you CDC researchers found more than 63,000 Americans died from drug overdoses in 2016. Synthetic opioids, including fentanyl, counted for more than 2/3 of those deaths. Earlier this month, Congress approved nearly $3 billion to fight the deadly epidemic. And last Thursday, the state's main health insurer rolled out new policies to battle the opioid epidemic. Blue Cross Blue Shield will limit first-time prescriptions to a 7-day supply and require pre-approval for a first-time prescription for extended release. BCBS is also offering alternative treatments for pain management. Tomorrow, 2 teens will be in court accused of vandalizing a church and buildings across Lincolnton. Police arrested Cody Hedgecoe, Samantha Argo, and Adam Clark after they say the trio spray-painted curse words and 666 on buildings. The church's pastor said he forgives the teens and people shouldn't judge them. Tomorrow night, Charlotte City Council will discuss red light cameras. We've told you, City Manager Marcus Jones is against them because the data he's collected so far doesn't support them. 12 years ago, the city got rid of the cameras after the Court of Appeals ruled 90% of their revenue had to be given to schools. Tomorrow night, the city manager will present the council with more information on the issue. This Easter morning, people in the Midwest are waking up to snow. The spring snowstorm dropped snow in Wisconsin and North Dakota last night. Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana are expected to see snow tonight, while parts of the Northeast will see snow Monday morning. Not the same case here. This is a live look from our Lake Norman cam. The time is 7:10, and get ready for another gorgeous day. Meteorologist Vicki Graff has an update on that beautiful forecast from Severe Weather Center 9.
It's an absolutely spectacular Easter sunrise getting underway in Charlotte right now. The sun is now up, and you'll notice some high clouds hanging overhead. With that, temperatures are slightly warmer than they were this time yesterday, and it's going to be a nice and warmer day ahead. We'll have more clouds, and that's all ahead of this system that's starting to march towards the Carolinas. I don't expect rain in Charlotte. There's an isolated chance for a shower or two in the mountains as we go throughout the day. So with clouds, we will be warmer. Highs get into the mid-70s. A great day to be spending any time outdoors, maybe celebrating Easter or Passover. I am watching that next rain chance here in Charlotte. That's going to come by the middle of the week. I'll take you through Futurecast coming up to show you when that arrives.
A mother gunned down in her driveway as she took her child to school. New at 7:45, the Connection police believe the shooter has to that mother. Remembering a volunteer firefighter killed in a crash 5 months ago.
It is a reflection that the life of Daniel goes on.
At 7:30, the legacy he's left behind that's still impacting his family and former firefighters. Going after Amazon again. Next, the reason President Trump says Amazon is hurting the U.S. Postal Service and why that's not exactly true.